So today we will be reading Digger and Daisy Go on a Picnic by Judy Young and illustrated by Dana Sullivan. So before we start reading, I just want to take a quick look at the cover page, and I just want to make some observations and predictions about what will be going on in this story just based off of this one picture. So according to the picture, there's two dogs, right? A female dog and a male dog, a girl dog and a boy dog. So maybe her name is Daisy, and maybe this will be Digger, and we don't know, maybe they might be brother and sister, maybe they might be mother and father. So we will see as we read along, and it looks like they're going on a picnic because it's Digger and Daisy go on a picnic, and she's holding a picnic basket, and it looks like a beautiful sunny day, and it looks like Digger is very close to a skunk. And we all know that skunks are nasty, right? They give off a nasty smell when they spray someone. And he looks like he wants to play with the skunk, but Daisy probably already knows that skunks are not good to play with. So that's why she looks the way she does in the picture. So as we read along, we'll see what connections we can make just from this one page. Okay. So Digger and Daisy Go on a Picnic by Judy Young, illustrated by Dana Sullivan. Digger and Daisy walk in the park for a picnic. Daisy likes to look at things. Digger likes to smell things, and he has a very good nose. So here, Daisy is being very observant because she is using her eyes. She's looking at a snail. And on the other hand, Digger likes to use his nose. He likes to smell things, like how he's smelling the lemon tree. They walk by a garden. Digger wiggles his nose. He sniffs, he snuffs. What is that smell, says Digger. Daisy looks. Flowers, she says. Digger puts his head in the flowers. They smell good, said Digger. Look out, said Daisy. That bee will sting you. So he wants to just smell everything, but Daisy's using her eyes, and she's telling him and making him aware of what's going on around him. Digger and Daisy walk by a house. The window is open. Digger wiggles his nose. He sniffs, he snuffs. What is that smell, says Digger. Daisy looks. Pie, she says. Digger puts his nose in the window. It smells good, says Digger. Look out, says Daisy. Digger jumps back just in time. Bang! The window shuts fast. So he almost got stung by a bee. He almost got shut by a window. So let's see if he learned his lesson. Digger and Daisy walk in the park. Digger wiggles his nose. He sniffs, he snuffs. What is that smell, says Digger. Daisy looks. Hot dog, she says. Digger puts his nose close. Look out, says Daisy. It is hot. So he almost got stung by a bee. He almost got shut by the window, and now he almost got burnt by the stove. So Digger is now learning his lesson. He loves to smell things, but sometimes they can harm you. Digger and Daisy walk in the woods. Daisy stops. She looks at the ground. What is it, says Digger. A hole, says Daisy. So let's see if he learned his lesson this time. Digger likes to smell everything. He puts his nose in the hole. Digger sniffs. He sniffs dirt up his nose. Digger snuffs. He stuffs more dirt up his nose. Do you smell anything, says Daisy. No, I don't smell anything now, Digger says. My nose is full of dirt. Uh-oh. So maybe now he finally learned his lesson. Let's see. Digger and Daisy walk some more. They see some flowers. Can you smell the flowers, says Daisy. Digger sniffs, he snuffs, but his nose is still full of dirt. No, Digger says, I cannot smell the flowers. It is time to eat. They sit under a tree. Daisy gives Digger a hot dog. Can you smell the hot dog, says Daisy. Digger sniffs, he snuffs. No, Digger says, I cannot smell the hot dog. And he looks upset because the hot dog looks so yummy, and now he can't smell it. Daisy gives Digger some pie. Can you smell the pie, says Daisy. Digger sniffs, he snuffs. No, Digger says, I cannot smell the pie. Soon it is time to go. They walk out of the woods. Digger does not sniff. They walk out of the park. Digger does not snuff. They walk by the house. Digger does not wiggle his nose. So maybe he finally learned his lesson. They walk by the garden. Digger does not smell anything, but Digger sees something. It is in the flowers, and it is black and white. So that is the skunk that we saw on the cover page in the picture. So let's see. Digger puts his head in the flowers. He sniffs a big sniff. He snuffs a big snuff. Then he sneezes a big sneeze. Now Digger can smell again. "Look out," says Daisy. So Daisy knows that when a skunk sprays you, it smells. It's a very, very bad smell. So let's see. But Daisy is too late. Digger smells the skunk, and Daisy smells Digger. "You have a good nose, Digger," says Daisy, "but you smell bad." So now the skunk and Digger smell because the skunk sprayed Digger. The end. So we made observations before we read, and we made observations while we were reading. So now, to end off this book, we're going to make some conclusions. So Digger had several opportunities to avoid harming himself. He almost got stung by the bee because he put his nose in the flower. He almost got crushed by the window because he put his nose to smell the pie. And he almost got burnt by a stove because he wanted to smell the hot dog. Then he puts his nose in a hole and he can't smell anymore. At that point, I thought that Digger finally learned his lesson, but he didn't, and that's what made him get sprayed by the skunk. And now he smells. So maybe next time Digger will listen to Daisy when she says to look out, and maybe he won't smell everything when he sees things. So that's the story. I hope you enjoyed. Digger and Daisy go on a picnic, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Goodbye.